Vamos lá falar com o senhor P aqui, né? Que eu não sei qual é o nome do homem. Oxi, é isso? Foi nada. É por aqui, ó. Aqui que é a frente, né? Até vacilando. Arthur Morgan. É aqui. Fala, patrão. Tudo
We're
bom
gonna
com o senhor?
starve to death up here, Mr. Morgan. We're okay. We
As
have
consequências
a
das
few cans of food
genes.
and a rabbit.
Genes,
For what?
né?
10, 12 people? When I was in the Navy.
I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson.
We were stranded at sea for 50 days.
And you unfortunately survived.
When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in.
Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes shopping trips need to be cut short. We'll survive. We always have. And if needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest.
I sent Lenny and Bill hunting and they found nothing.
Well, Lenny's more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool. Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found
Enough of this. We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
Wait a second. Hold on. Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there.
assorted, salted offal. Starving would be preferable.
Come on, let's go.
You can't go hunting. Look at your hand.
I can't stay here listening to you two. Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest, Charles.
You think this is rest? Come along.
Come along. O cenário com eles egípcio ali, viu?
Here, you take this. I can't use it, and you'll have to.
Oh, you're joking.
Aí eu vou
Use the
errar.
gun, and we'll scare off every animal for miles around. You're never too old to learn, I imagine. All right.
Good
Let's
Charles. Isso aqui de salgados. Flecha, flecha. Tende a caçar, né?
How are you holding up, Charles?
Careful. I'm okay, apart from this hand. Stupid mistake.
Still bad?
It'll be fine in a day or two. I just can't pull a bow right now.
Sure hope I can.
Eu também não tenho jeito com
Never
isso
really
não,
got
Arte.
the hang of
Não se
it.
preocupa que eu
You'll
não
be
tenho jeito.
fine.
So, you reckon we're gonna find something to kill that ain't no Driscoll?
There's meat up here for sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about.
Oh, watch it.
Now the weather's eased off a bit, they'll be needing to feed. We'll head up this way, find some higher ground.
Been a wild few days, all right. That ride north from Blackwater, getting stuck in the storm, going out for John, that thing with the O'Driscolls.
You've had a lot put on you. I wish I could have done more.
I didn't mean it like that, just a lot to think back on.
I still don't really know what happened on that boat.
Me neither. Well, Javier told me a bit, but it sure weren't good.
Eu achei esse meu braço. Vem na live aí. Muito obrigado aí você tá acompanhando aí essa transmissão. Se puder seguir aí, eu seria muito grato. Tamo junto com isso. Quanto isso aqui, né? Fazer um story aqui. Calma. Story de cinema mesmo. Fazer um storyzinho aqui, time. Os palitinhos, hein? Oxe, não. Vamos.
Let's look down this way.
Olha, já estamos em live aqui, galera. Jogando um Red
The
Dead
wind's
2
died
aqui.
down too.
That's
Se
good.
acompanhar e
No wind
seguir.
at all is
Se
bad, but
acompanhar a
if
live aí,
it's too
tamo
strong,
junto.
they won't move. Now shh. Stay quiet.
É que eu falei, mas é isso aí, né? Isso aqui, sim.
Hey, stop here a second. I see something.
Puxa. Caiu?
There's deer been
Pra
here
mim.
recently.
Aí, tipo. Jogou alguma coisa aqui. Tá, voltou aqui, calma aí. É só. Negócio aqui, 2 palitos. Essa câmera tá horrível. Vou postar o show aqui, time. 2 palitinhos, 2 palitinhos, hein? Aí, time, 2 palitinhos, hein? Tá bugando pra poxa. Ó, pronto, voltamos aqui, hein?
How can you tell?
How can you not? Let's walk it from here. You're gonna need the bow. Don't leave it on your horse. The gun will scare everything around.
Meu ar. Aí, rapaz.
Come on. Grab that bow off the horse.
É aqui, é?
Keep down.
Passiveado.
Move quietly and slowly.
Outro. Porque agora ele se agacha e quando eu queria não. Pai. Ei, vai pra onde?
You see the tracks?
I think so. Maybe not.
Focus.
Tá aqui. Caps lock. Ah, tá.
It's easier in the snow, but
Calma.
once you get your eyes,
Não.
you'll be able to track nearly as well in grass and woods.
Mal desconhecido. Tô enxergando é mais nada. Aqui. Que é. Agora eles ensinam a usar o olho de falcão aqui do Mihawk, mas antes não. Falar, recarrega o seu olho de não sei o que diacho lá. O olho bobonicado, mas não ensinou. Ensina agora na hora de caçar, na hora do tiroteio lá, na bagunça, não ensina, é foda, né?
Wait, look. There they are.
E aí?
Quick, get that bow out, Arthur. Aim for their head or neck. We want a good, clean kill. You can pull back quite hard. You'll feel when it's too much.
Segure para preparar uma flecha. Atencionar o ar.
Now, Arthur.
Tu é
See if you can get another
doido.
one.
Como ele joga, viu? Não arrastar na frente. É minha flecha de volta. É fácil, é? Local. Acho bem aqui. Epa! Pouco, hein? O homem joga, né?
Kill it.
Não matou?
Finish it off. Careful. Go and use your knife on her. You'll be the
Safado.
quickest.
O bicho tá aqui, né? É, meu patrão. Ser rápido, viu? Relaxa. Eita, merda.
Okay, that'll do it. I think that's all we can carry. Okay, you pick up one, I'll get the other.
You sure your hand's okay?
It'll be fine once I get it on my shoulder.
Aperte H.
Okay, I'll go grab the other one.
Subiu. É H. Ah, tá, entendi. Ah, mano, Fael, o cara é caçador, só tá pensando o quê? Bora, cachorro, vem. Ou ia te chamar, não? Vai pra lá, vai. Vai chutar assim.
Tá quente,
Não pode aparecer, não.
né?
Hum,
You gonna put that on your horse?
não pode. Calma que meu cavalo foi pro lado daqui. Segure R para guardar veado.
That should do it, boy.
Ih, rapaz. Desculpa aí, meu patrão. Não sei nem quem é tu.
Let's go, boy. Yeah,
Isso é algum bot que quer me lá ver os outros.
ready to head back when you are.
Come on, man. Let's head back.
Yep.
Para os mantimentos da
Nice
gangue.
work, Arthur. Should be enough meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
You found him.
I knew you'd be okay with that bow.
It's easier
Arte
when they ain't
Morgan.
shooting back.
We've seen enough of that.
Considering how things were looking a couple of days back, well, maybe our luck is finally on the turn.
Seems to me we should be putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Soon. People are still weak, and well, you've seen how snowed in those wagons are. They ain't going nowhere until we get some more thaw.
You're probably right. And even if we do get off here, what then?
Ela tá
Still have a big
cansando.
price on our heads.
This is a big country. We'll find somewhere to lie low. Dutch and Jose will have a plan. You notice how Pearson's had a bottle in his hand ever since we fled Blackwater? We give the camp cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, and he doesn't even bring a crumb of food.
Good that we caught more than one. We've only been up here a few days and have already picked up 2 more mouths to feed.
One more. We ain't feeding the
É que vai
O'Driscoll
dar
a damn
travado.
thing. Except maybe that can
Opa.
of salted offal Pearson was kind enough to give us.
Ah, não, tá não.
The girl, she has a wild look in her eye.
Of course. She lost her husband, her home, everything she had.
So what do we do with her?
Well, once we get out of here and we're back on our feet, we'll see. She might have family somewhere.
Um delayzinho,
Who
mas
knows? Maybe she'll deal with the O'Driscoll for
o
us.
negócio aqui tinha.
Well, I know who my money's on in that fight. He's weak, but that makes him much more useful. Maybe we can get to them before they get to us.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of talk about them.
Well, we've been scrapping over scores with them for years. Big gang. Nasty sons of bitches. Their leader, Combe, and Dutch go way back. And not in a good way. A proper blood feud.
Watch out. Bear up ahead. Let's see if we can find another way around.
Que osso. Olhei.
He must be real hungry. Stay well back. Spring storms like this are the worst for animals that sleep all winter.
He's got a lot of meat on him.
We've got enough here. No need to push our luck.
Quer matar o osso mesmo. Vacilou, né? Eu vi.
Cut up here, off the trail.
Calma.
You're all right, boy.
A avó tá assustada.
We ain't ever talked that much, you and me. How long you been with us now? 5, 6 months?
Something like that?
Gente,
Bet you didn't expect this.
What?
Any of this. Blackwater mess. Being up here?
Sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
I just thought you might have moved on by now.
You want me to move on?
No. No, not at all. I know you could run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it. Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
I still wonder that most nights.
I reckon you're okay. This suits me. Sure, I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch... You know, Dutch is different.
Oh, yes.
Dutch is
That's
different.
certainly different.
He treats me fair. Most of you do. And for a fellow with a black father and an Indian mother, that ain't normally the case.
Well, we need you now. More than ever.
Good. And how long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you run off?
Me? 20 years, something like that.
20 anos.
Since I was a boy.
20 years?
Yeah. He taught me to read. John, too. Taught me a few other things, him and Hosea.
I'm sure.
Dutch saved me. Saved most of us. That's why we need to stick by him through this. He always sees us right.
No diálogo. Olha, como podemos ver aqui, né? O Dutch
How's that new horse?
He's all right. He'll do for now. I appreciate you letting me take Taima the other night.
She's a strong one. It's been as hard on the horses as on the rest of us. I don't know what Dutch would do if something happened to the Count.
Same with Bill and Brown Jack. He's a drunk, miserable bastard, but he loves that horse.
Acho que é aqui, viu?
I hope they all make it.
I tried to ride the Count once. Bucked me faster than a bull. Won't take nobody but him.
Ele fez é como um father, né? Um pai. Gosto de neve, ó. Fica bonito, né, bicho? Povo do cavalo vivo.
I'm gonna hitch Taima over here.
É ver.
Brought some food back, boys.
O cavalo. Tá viado.
Come on, let's get these over to Pearson. And thank you for showing me how
É,
to
cara, tá
use the
cagando
bow
bem, meu
properly.
irmão.
I only showed you a little.
Tá cagando aí, ó.
Takes a lifetime of practice to master.
Até o Pearson. Aqui, né? Lindo coisa, o olho dele fechado ou aberto. Tá aberto, né? Que ele morreu de olho aberto.
Just drop it. What a surprise. Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid you.
He loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine.
Charles is a wonder.
Have a drink, boys. You earned it.
Jesus, what is that?
Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing. Keeps you sane, it does.
Yes, seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
I'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together.
Do I get to skin you?
You're always one with the jokes, aren't you? Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
Vamos lá, né?
You
Vamos
skinned that
aprender.
one you dumped on the floor there.
Aproxime-se do veado. Aperte, segure. Segure para escolar. Ó. Ó. Fica bonito, né, bicho? É isso. Que foi,
Not
né?
too bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these or sell these in pretty much any town. If you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course.
Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive.
Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck,
Aqui, Mr.
Arthur
Morgan.
Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years.
Yeah. Well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.
Aprendemos a caçar, né? Aprendemos a caçar e esfolar um animal. Poucos dias depois.
It's been a bad few weeks, but Dutch being Dutch, he is busy making plans, and Dutch being Dutch, those plans involve robbery and dreams.
Quem diabos é Levitius Cornell?
Well, I thought you was reading him his last rites. Now I see you're introducing him to your other passion.
I'll mind you to show me some respect, Mr. Morgan.
Sir
Mind
Morgan.
away, Reverend. You're still here then?
I owe you.
Yeah. And you'll pay me. But for the moment, just rest.
Arthur,
Arthur.
I think it's time for the train.
Want me to come?
Of course I do, but look at you.
I was always ugly, Dutch. It's just a scratch.
Don't lie still, son. Hello, Abigail.
Dutch,
Jackie.
the boy wanted to see you, John.
He's seen me now. Or what's left of me. What about you?
Guess I was hoping to see a corpse.
Bide your time. You'll see plenty of them.
You're a rotten man, John Marston.
He is an idiot, Abigail. We all know it. Now, railway men. Bill, now you ride ahead and set the charge at the water tower just before the tunnel.
Ain't a problem. Why are we doing this? Weather's breaking, we could leave. I thought we was lying low.
Yeah, come on. What do you want from me, Hosea?
I just don't want any more folks to die, Dutch.
We're living, Hosea, we're living. Look at me. We're living, even you. But we need money. Everything we has in Blackwater. You fancy heading back there?
No. Listen, Dutch, I ain't trying to undermine you. I just want to stick to the plan, which was to lie low, then head back out west. Now, suddenly we're about to rob a train.
What choice have we got?
Leviticus Cornwall's no joke, Dutch.
Who is Leviticus Cornwall?
He's a big railway magnate, sugar dealer, oil man.
Well, how good for him. Sounds
É a
like he
qualidade
has more
desse
than
jogo.
enough to share.
Vai tomar no
Dutch.
seu.
Gentlemen, it is time to
2018,
make
viu?
something of ourselves. Get your horses ready. We
Silêncio.
have a train to rob.